What is going on? Good evening. It is Saturday evening, and I hope you have had a wonderful weekend. My face looks red, but it's not really that red. There's something going. I think it's this white shirt is making my color all wonky. Anyway, so how are you guys doing? What's going on tonight? Kellen, and how are you? Larry Schneider, what's happening, brother? How you doing? So, hey, I wanted to pop on here real quick and tell you guys about something that a client of mine and a dear friend of mine, Laura, told me about this. Oh, wonky is a good color on you. Thanks, bro. So check this out. You know, I use my iPad and Apple Pencil a lot to take notes, right? Because it's just convenient. What's not convenient about it is I might be in a meeting and I need to write something down, and then I end up with these sticky notes. You guys know what I'm talking about. You end up with these sticky notes all over the place, and it just it becomes a nightmare because you're like, man, I know I took a note about this somewhere. I just don't remember where I put that notebook. Which notebook was it? And you can end up with tons and tons and tons and tons of notebooks. So Laura was telling me about this, Laura Wilkerson. And oh my gosh, is it a game changer? Have you ever been like where you're in a meeting, you're taking notes? Jose, how are you? How are you? How are you? Doug Kuzma, good to see you. Joe Ingram, it's good to see you, bro. So look, so have you ever like been to a meeting where you take notes and you're like, oh, I got to get these to my assistant, my partner, my somebody else, whatever it is. It doesn't matter. Whoever it is, you need to get your notes that you just took on your notepad. What's up, Billy Merritt, my brother? Dude, you freaking rock, man. I just saw your post about your 2-year anniversary. You rock, brother. So look, Laura was telling me, because I'm like, oh man, I was getting ready to write this down. My iPad's dead. And she goes, you mean you're Mr. Technology guy and you're not using Rocketbook? I go, what's Rocketbook? She goes, what? I'm going to teach you something? And she's like, oh my gosh. And she starts showing me her Rocketbook. And she's like, and all you do is you download this free app. It's called the Rocketbook app. So this is it right here. This is the Rocketbook. It's a notebook. Now I got the Panda Planner. That's Laura right there. Here's Laura. She won't go register with StreamYard.com/Facebook. So she just shows up as Facebook user. She's actually got a very pretty profile picture, but apparently she doesn't want anybody to see it. But anyway, so this is the Panda. It's a planner and it's a goal planner and it's all of these things, right? And here, stay with me, because if you don't know what this is, stay with me, because you're not going to freaking believe this. So I've got some notes written down right there, right? A live stream and to do and all that. It's written with a pen. It's an ink pen. It's called a Frixion pen made by whoever makes it. Pilot pens. What's happening, bro? There's Brian Hess. So Brian, check this out, dude. If you're not using this, man, I'm telling you. So it gives you all kinds of pages in the back to just take notes on if you're in a meeting. They make multiple different kinds of them. I have them in my Amazon store. And there's Doug Wing. What's happening, Doug Wing? Hang on, I'm going to put this. So my Amazon store, if you go to kenwalls.shop, that takes you to my Amazon store. And then you just click on office productivity and they have all kinds of different things. It's unbelievable. So check it out. You take these notes and then you take your phone and you open up the app, which is right here. And then you just scan this page and it has this special QR code down at the bottom. So when you scan this page, it pops up and it gives you the ability to send it in an email to somebody, to yourself, to somebody else. You can send as a PDF or a JPEG, whatever you want. You can text it. So you can text your notes to somebody. You can send it every single time I do it. I send it to a special folder I created in Google Drive. So it keeps all my notes. And here's something else that's really cool is it does this thing. I think it's called OCR or something like that, where it literally takes your handwriting and makes it searchable. So when you drop it in Google Drive and you're like, man, I don't remember the date, but I need to find that note. What did I write on there? We were talking about blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, what in the world? So you can literally go like, here's some notes that I've scanned. I know you can't see them, but they're in my history folder on this app. And I can go back to those. I can delete those. I can do anything. And here's the coolest part. So there's all of these pens. I know I have the green screen of OCR up there. There it is, OCR. So you won't see the green one because I have green screen turned on, but I've got blue, red. This one that's invisible is green. Trust me, it's green. And the other one's black. So you can take these and it recognizes all of the colors. It's real ink. It's real ink. But here's the really cool part. It's not real paper. It's I don't know. It's really flexible, as you can see. It's super flexible. It's like paper, but it's not paper. It is it's like a plastic coated type paper. Then you take a little spray bottle of water. I don't need this note anymore because I've taken a pic. No, I didn't take a picture of it. Hang on a minute. I need to take a picture of it. So I'm going to scan this right now. I hold this up and it just scanned it and I have it now. I hit next and I can send it to an email, to Google Drive. Plus at the bottom, and you probably can't see this. Let me see if I can get this close enough. At the bottom, you can barely make it out, but there's these light gray little things. And you can actually set those up to be automatic. So if you're taking notes and you're like, I want to make sure I text this one to my wife, or I want to make sure I email this. And then as soon as you scan it, boom, it sends it to Google Drive, to whatever. So I've got this all right here. I now have the notes. I'm not going to ever lose that because I'm sending it to Google Drive. And there it is. It's transcribing. It's going through and send and bam. Now, something else that you can do that Laura just said, and I know it's Laura because she's the only one in the group that hasn't registered yet. So it's Laura, I'm sure. So you can use hashtags. So if you want to, let's say that you want to make sure that your note that you are taking is titled. What's up, Sean Bauer? How you doing? Ernest Odell. It's freaking amazing is what it is. So now I could take a full page of notes. I have a blank page there, and I don't even know how many more pages I have left in the back of this, 3 or 4 different pages. And I could take, a bunch of more notes, and then I just go through and you can scan it. It'll send it as one document. You can have it separate and send it as separate documents. It is freaking unbelievable. So now that I have that thing stored, it's in my Google Drive. I know it's there. All I do is I take this bottle of water. I'm going to try to do this so you guys can see it. Oh, it comes with a little microfiber cloth. So I'm going to take this. Look, you're going to see this. I'm going to spray this like that. See it? And it's gone. It literally, with water, it erases the notes and you can start all over. You have a brand new sheet of paper. You have the notes stored forever. You sent the note to whoever it needed to go to. You can do whatever you want. I am telling you, this is the coolest freaking thing. And I'll still use my iPad to take notes. I love using my iPad. But there's something about writing your goals, writing your notes with an actual pen and paper that makes a huge difference. And I'm telling you, it blows me away. Now, I always, whenever I wipe it, there's always a little bit of residual I didn't get there. I got it. So, like, it's the coolest freaking. And you know what? It's like $20 for this thing. It's like $20. Go over to kenwalls.shop, click on office productivity, and check it out. That's my Amazon store. I have all of them listed. I have, but here, let me show you. Let me show you a little video real quick on this because it's pretty cool. It is very, very clever. Don says sorcery. It is. It's crazy. Here's the craziest part. You can write all this stuff in ink. It takes the ink a couple seconds to dry. So, you know, you got to be careful when you first write the note. You don't go back and immediately touch the ink. But after it dries and within a few seconds, like you can go back and touch it. And oh yeah, Laura, thank you. Laura should be on here with me. The pens have an eraser. But you say, wait, how would an eraser work? Well, let me just show you. I wish I could freaking show you, but look. So look, I'm going to write hi. You see that? I wrote hi. Now I can take the eraser end of this pen and go, well, let's let it dry. Let's let it dry. Okay, it's dried enough. So I can go like this now and just erase if I made a mistake. It's erasable ink. It is unreal. I've never, and first off, like I can go back and like, so there, I just erased it. It's gone. The high is gone. It's gone, gone, gone. Unbelievable product. I am blown away by it. But having the pen, now they also have, it isn't actually, if you magnify the page, you'll see many more marks. Camera can easily see it. Doesn't need to understand what is written. It transfers whatever on the page inside to the grid to that file. I don't know what that means, Robert. It isn't actually, if you magnify, yeah, there's these little tiny dots. You can't see it on the camera. I think the first version you could microwave and it would erase anything written in there, but they've changed that because there were issues with that. You can get highlighters. I actually put a thing of highlighters in my Amazon store. You can do all kinds of stuff with this. It is freaking amazing. But they have some that don't have a grid on there at all. They have some that do not have the grid on there at all. They're blank pages. They have some that have lined pages. Like this, look, I have the Panda Planner part of it. And the first part is morning routine. I mean, it has all kinds of cool stuff. Priorities, your schedule, all of that. And then the other side. And this, here's the thing. There's like, for the planner part of it, I think there's five days included, or maybe more. I haven't really gone through all of it yet. I've been just playing around with taking notes and like, oh my gosh, like it's mind blowing that you can take notes, snap a quick scan of it. It drops in your Google Drive, or you can text it to somebody. You can text the notes. Like if you're in a meeting with a client and you're like, hey, I'm going to send you our notes from the meeting and let's circle back and talk about everything in the notes. Right. So, or whatever, like there's so many different things that you can use this thing for, and you never, ever, 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 never run out of paper, because you can say, well, I filled up all however many pages you have in yours, because they make, there's a lot of different varieties of this. I suggest you go over, check it out, and pick the one that works best for you. But like you can go in and you'll never, ever, ever run out of paper. Because if you go, well, that one's filled up, you just take a picture of it, throw it in Google Cloud or wherever you want to put it, and then rip it off and start over again. It is literally a never-ending planner and notebook. It's phenomenal. I'm going to show you a video though so you can see this because it's really amazing. Check this out. First, let me make sure of something. I got to make sure that hey, Charles Coachman, how are you? I need to make sure that I turned share sound on, or yeah, I didn't click share audio. Glad I went back and did that. So here, let me share this video with you. This is really amazing. Check this out.
Introducing the Rocketbook Fusion. 42 reusable pages with 7 different templates for planning, listing, goal setting, note-taking, sketching, and sharing big ideas. Organize your personal and professional life, then use the Rocketbook app to blast your notes to the cloud. Finally, by using any writing tool from the Pilot Friction line, the Fusion can be wiped clean with a damp microfiber cloth. Let's take a closer look at the templates. The Task Tracker lets you assign projects, due dates, and estimated completion times to your tasks. It also includes a space to mark your tasks as complete. The Weekly Planner consists of 2 blank weekly spreads. You can write in your own dates at the top of the page and in the planner itself, allowing for ultimate agenda customization. At the end of each week, erase and plan again. The Monthly Calendar template follows the same logic. Fill in your month and dates first, and then add your events and holidays. Use the bottom fourth of the page to keep track of monthly events and to-dos, or future events that you might want to add to next month's calendar. The Objectives and Key Results, or OKR Keeper, is for you to keep track of your bigger goals. Utilize this template to outline and monitor your progress towards big accomplishments. The last template in the Everlast Fusion notebook is the Ideas page. This template lets you get all your ideas down on paper. Great for getting your creative and innovative juices flowing in classic analog form. Following the first 5 templates are 18 dot grid pages and 18 lined pages to use to your heart's content. The dot grid pages are perfect for sketching ideas, brainstorming, solving equations, drawing graphs, and doodling. While the lined pages are best used for taking organized notes, writing, and journaling. The future of note-taking and planning is officially here. Get your Rocketbook Fusion today to blast off into a new realm of creativity and productivity.
It's unbelievable. I mean, I am not kidding. I have this thing and it's mind-blowing. I mean, I've seen some cool inventions in my time. This takes it to, and what's really unbelievable is this ink. Shut up. I mean, dude, it's in my store. Just Don, that's hilarious. Go to kenwalls.shop. It's in my Amazon store. And it's the same price. Amazon just pays me a commission if you buy it through my store. It's the same price if you go to Amazon and buy it. I don't care where you buy it. Well, I do. I'd like it if you bought it in my store. But either way, it will. I am telling you, this is a game changer. I bought another one. It's a smaller version, and it's a flip top. So it flips from the thing flips over, because I always want to have a notepad with me. How about those? Oh, the whiteboard. Oh, that's right. Okay. Laura said here, Laura, aka Facebook user, that could right now literally click on that link that says StreamYard.com/Facebook. And she could go over and register literally right now and just come right back on, and we'd all get to see her picture, and it would stop calling her Facebook user. It would call her name. But anyway, she said, blow them away with the whiteboard. I got to show you the whiteboard part. It's unreal. So this is really cool. Check this out. Let me go to Let me find the what's Rocket Book whiteboard beacons. These are called beacons. This is unreal. This is really, really, really cool. Okay. Hang on. Dang it. Stop. Okay. Let me get this here. Hey, Greg Crane, how you doing up in Canada, eh? So check this out. It is like an erasable 10X planner. It's a never-ending planner and notepad. Never. You'll never run out. And oh, she said fine. She did it. Yay, Laura. See, you only have to do it the one time. And you're golden forever. So check this out. So let me wait till you see this. How about this? Have you ever been in a meeting with a group of people and they're using a whiteboard and you're like, man, I really wish, yes, I can see you now. Yes. And you think, man, and you try to take a picture with your phone and it just doesn't come out well. Check this out. This is cool. So they created these little beacons. It's $12 to buy 4 of these little beacons. So it's nothing. So check this out. So go to Chrome tab. Let me share this, share audio, go over here, full screen, and watch this.
Activated by the water that you and I drink.
You'll be saying, wow, every time you use this towel.
The blanket that has sleeves.
When it comes to collaboration, nothing beats a big whiteboard. But after you've created your perfect diagram, what do? Take a regular old picture with your phone, an image you can barely read, sandwiched inside a giant album of unrelated photos. But with Rocketbook Beacons, you can capture and share perfect whiteboard images with the whole team in an instant. Beacons aren't some expensive new gadget. Just 4 magic stickers together with your phone turns any ordinary whiteboard into a rocket board. Old whiteboards are white boring, but beacon images auto crop and color pop, producing content more crisp and vibrant than the real thing. The Rocketbook app sees your beacons and connects to your whiteboard even from steep angles, so you've always got the perfect shot. Sharing ordinary whiteboards is normally such a hassle, but beacons instantly blast your content to the place it belongs in the cloud services you already use. Inside the Rocketbook app, you can assign up to 7 shortcut symbols to a location within Dropbox, Google Drive, Slack, or many other services. Simply scan your beacons and the app will automatically prompt you where to send it. So you can capture that customer meeting to a shared Google Drive folder, or blast that brainstorm with the team right to your Slack channel. To save even more time, jot down a couple hashtags next to your title and the app will automatically transcribe it to the file name. It's like controlling the internet with a marker. Looking to collaborate in real time? Whiteboards on webcams are blurry and shake, but with beacons, it's a piece of cake. Simply select Snapcast mode and your dry erase is in cyberspace. Just send out the unique URL and your whiteboard is broadcast live so everyone in the meeting can follow along. And remember, beacons use restickable microsuction technology so they can easily be moved between boards and walls. Don't be a photo roll failure. Brainstorm like a boss. Strap your whiteboard to a rocket and blast off with Rocketbook Beacons.
So those, I just ordered some of those too, because I have, like, when I was at Jeffrey Gittimer's house, we used these, one of the easel boards, right, with the paper, and it has the sticky side. So I can put those beacons on the corners of those and take a picture and or you not take a picture, scan it with the app, and boom, it pops it into my Google Drive, my email, my Slack channel. If you have Slack, it does all of this stuff. It's insane what's done. I'm not kidding you. What's up, Randy? How in the world are you? I don't have any room on my walls for a whiteboard. Right. This is the coolest thing I have ever seen. I'm not like, at first when Laura told me about it, I was like, okay, yeah, I like my iPad though, Laura, come on. And she's like, seriously, this will change your life. And I'm like, okay. And so I got it, and it's unreal. I've only had it for 2 days, but like, it doesn't leave my side now. And so this is the letter size. This is the bigger one. Oh, the other one's out there. There's also an executive size that's smaller. Laura said she got it and it fits in her pocketbook. I mean, it's freaking amazing. What an absolutely amazing thing to have. So if you need to take a note, you're in a meeting, or you just you have ideas. What about those? You know, how many of us have ideas and we're like, man, I need to jot that down. I'll remember it. I do that all the time. I'll have an idea for like a live stream idea. And yes, now Abigail, if you called her Abby, she would say, my name is Abigail. Abigail and Jill have one. I got Jill one. They are, and they're amazing. So yes, Abby, also known as Abigail, she has one. And I said, you need the grandma size. They have a little tiny one too. It's a top, flips over the top. Oh, I'm telling you, this is the most ingenious thing that I have seen in a long time. I reached out to the CEO of the company. I want to interview him on my show. I also want to do an Amazon Live with him because all of their products are on Amazon. And they're all now in my Amazon store, kenwalls.shop. And I'm telling you, if you haven't used Rocketbook, go get one. It is amazing. Absolutely amazing. I'll have to get those. No ideas for me. I'm telling you, you get this Rocketbook, man. It's just mind blowing to me how like you just have it's you never lose your notes again, ever. They're all in one place and they're all stored in the cloud for you, or you can just send them to your email. That wallet. Oh, I got it. That was an inside joke. It took me a minute. So, yes, it is absolutely an amazing product. Laura Wilkerson. You have a voice now, Charles? Your voice is back? Hallelujah, man. That's awesome. I'm glad to hear that. Yeah, this thing, Laura, thank you so much. I really mean thank you for telling me about this. I was not a complete believer, but Rocketbook is absolutely amazing. Good morning to you, Bonamati. Bonamati? Am I saying that right? I never know if I'm saying that right because you don't tell me if I'm saying it right. But Bonamati, I think that's how I would say it. So good morning to you. It's good evening here. But yes, so go over to kenwalls.shop, click on Office Productivity, and check out the Rocketbook. It will blow you away. Don Morris is confused. Don, I am streaming currently to my personal Facebook page, my couple of business Facebook pages. I'm streaming to a Facebook group. That's where Laura is. She is in the private Grow Live community for my my training program. She's in that, and she's in the private Facebook group right now. So you're not seeing them in the stream, but you're seeing them when I put them up on the screen. So you might be over right now on my one of my other pages. So anyway, check it out. You'll thank me. I'm telling you, you will thank me for sending you over to get a Rocketbook. Start with one of the small ones. I think they all come with a pen, most from all of them that I've seen, and they come with the little microfiber cloth to wipe them off. And holy moly, it's an incredible invention. And the app that you download on Android or iPhone, you download it, it's free. There's no monthly fees or any of that. You download it, and then you select which services you want to use to send your notes to. It blew me away that, like, I can just on the fly, I can send a text message. I can take notes. I can send it to whoever I want. Doesn't matter. So what I think is cool is if I'm in a meeting with a client and I'm taking notes and we're going over things, well, I can take a picture of that or scan it through the Rocket app, and then I can assign it to their file within our internal files, and or I can send it to them so they have the notes. I mean, it's just phenomenal. Absolutely. It's blows my mind. Actually, it absolutely blows my mind. So Rocketbook, go to kenwalls.shop, click on office productivity. If somebody would put in www.kenwalls.shop into the comments, I would really appreciate it. So go to that, go over to that, check it out. When you get it, which it only took a day or two to get, when you get it, it will blow your mind. You'll be blown away. And organized. Oh, organized. That's for me, like getting my notes organized so they're not like, are they on my iPad, or did I write it on a sticky note? Did I write, where are they? Where's, no more of that. It's all in one place and organized, and I love it. So Laura, thank you. You rock. Laura just typed it up. There it is, kenwalls.shop. Don Morris, thank you. You typed it in as well. Thank you, kenwalls.shop. Go over to kenwalls.shop. Jose Garza, thank you. I appreciate you, brother. Go over to Jose. Yeah, go over to kenwalls.shop and check it out. Click on office productivity. I have books that I love, live streaming stuff, office productivity, amazing Amazon deals. Click on the office productivity and get a Rocketbook. It will blow your mind. I promise you. Thank you, Laura. I appreciate you. You're amazing. I'm excited for you. Laura's got some stuff cooking. Y'all will see here soon that, wow, some cool stuff happening. So anyway, go check it out. It's cool. It's a lot of fun to use. It's durable. It's amazing. It's amazing. So check it out. You guys have an unbelievably incredible evening, and I will see. Hey, don't forget to join us tomorrow night on the Ken and Glenn show with a guy named Scott. We have a very special guest coming on with us tomorrow. A young lady that Glenn met while he was recently filming a movie in Louisiana at John Schneider's place. John Schneider, you guys, if you watch our show, you saw John Schneider from the Dukes of Hazzard. He played Bo Duke. And Glenn was down there filming a movie, and this gal that was on, she was the weapons specialist or something for the movie. She told a story about going skydiving, and it was her she was going skydiving to overcome her fear of heights, and she had a sick feeling in her gut about going, and on the way, the whole time she had a terrible feeling about it. On the way down, she was tandem jumping, so she was attached, to somebody behind her, And on the way down, she was like, the ground's getting way too close. I feel like we should have pulled the chute by now. And she looks up and she notices the guy is out, completely out. And I am telling you, she's going to tell her story. And she says that she started pulling on cords, trying to open a parachute. Nothing would open. And they hit the ground. They hit the ground. And she lived. So she's coming on to tell the story. I'm not spoiling it. Glenn's already told this story. But she lived, and she's going to come on and tell the story from, you'll hear it directly from her. She'll be on with us tomorrow, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 5 p.m. Pacific, and you want to be there. So watch us tomorrow, the Ken and Glenn Show with a guy named Scott. If you don't like our Facebook page already, go over and like that, turn on live video notifications. So when I go live, if you're on my personal page or whatever page, make sure that you have notifications turned on so you'll know. It's going to be incredible. Brian, hey man, I was replaying a bunch of your episodes and didn't see this until now. Well, thank you for joining. I appreciate it. It will be Joe. Oh, Joe. It'll be a great show. I can promise you that. It'll be incredible. So join us tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central, 6 p.m. Mountain, and 5 p.m. Pacific for the Ken and Glenn Show with a guy named Scott. We'll see you guys tomorrow night. Go over to kenwalls.shop and pick up one of these books, man. This rocket book is amazing. I am telling you, it is amazing. Oh, Joe, you need help, dude. Oh my God. So go over and check out kenwalls.shop. Click on Office Productivity and check out the rocket book. It's incredible. You guys have a great night. We'll see you later. Thank you for tuning in, and thank you if you shared this out. I appreciate you. We'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.